Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Chubbs Reviews, where I bring you a review every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today, before you click off this video, I have to ask you guys a question. Answer in the comments down below. Would you guys be interested in like a review of first impressions right away when Spider-Man Miles Morales comes out here like in 5 days here later this week? Would you watch that video? Would you be interested in that video like right when it came out, or can I just wait for it to go on sale? So like, let me know if that's a wanted thing or not, and if it's like I don't get any ask for it, I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale. But if you guys want it, I'll damn near get the game when it comes out. Anyway, today the reason I say that is I am reviewing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. My first time ever watching it fully here tonight. Really, I watched it one other time at this like group kickback like little session, but it was like halfway through it and I didn't finish it, and I barely paid attention to it, and I was under the influence. Yeah, a lot of excuses. But anyway, wow, this movie is actually as great as everyone says. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was going to be really complicated, or at least too overfilled with characters and not done well. I don't know. I thought it was going to be overhyped, and the animation, as much as people hype it up, and it looks great, and I do like it. It takes a moment to really like get used to and to accept. It's just kind of weird at first, at least for me, and maybe like I'm just kind of coming off as someone that kind of was standoffish on this movie at first for a while, and I finally gave it a shot. And like, well, if you're standoffish at all like I was, you shouldn't be anymore. Just stop. If you've ever watched one Spider-Man movie ever, and whether it was the original Raimi trilogy, like 1, 2, or 3, fucking the Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2, or any of the new Spider-Man movies or any Marvel movie, definitely watch this movie. It touches on Spider-Man. Just, I mean, obviously it touches on Spider-Man, but it touches on all parts of Spider-Man, and whether it relates to old things, new things, and obviously the main character of this pretty much is Miles Morales, a very young Miles. You see him before he gets his powers, and it's pretty much kind of like an origin story for him, but also it includes like the Spider-Verse, the multiverse of a bunch of different Spider-Mans for whatever reason. And there's a bunch of different villains in this. I thought the villains were quite interesting. There's a female Doc Ock. I don't know if that's like in the comics or if that's just like, I don't know. I just wasn't informed there was a female Doc Ock in the world of Spider-Man, and there isn't that. There was Wilson Fisk was, or the Kingpin was a pretty. I love the way he looked in this. He was just a giant fucking square. His body's type was just crazy. Scorpion was in it for a little bit of time. He was kind of weird, just kind of thrown in there. Um, I guess I shouldn't spoil all the villains, but that's some of them. I don't think I spoiled the most important one, in my opinion. But I think it shows great here. Miles Morales is the main character, showing him from just a high school kid right in the beginning, just like Peter Parker. He has a crush. He has, he's going through shit. He gets his powers. He gets bit, and he kind of has to learn and reacts the same way that Peter Parker would, or anyone who gets these weird ass powers could do. And he has his own powers. Miles Morales has like 3 or 4 unique, very unique powers I can think of, and they're all shown off in this. And I don't know. It was just a great movie for all audiences. Anyone in the world could watch this, I think. Like I said, if you watched one Spider-Man movie, I watched this with my mom. She's like old. It's just anyone could watch this and enjoy it. It's got great messages. It's funny as hell, actually. Like for a kid's humor, it's just funny. It's just genuine, objectively funny. So shout out to that. The art style is great once you get used to it and accept it, and hopefully more movies or will do a comic book to real life kind of imagining. They're gonna do a Spider-Verse 2, I heard. I mean, good luck passing this one. I think it's gonna be like Frozen 2. Who's really gonna care? Maybe though. I don't know. They did a great job with this. Spider-Man is a perfect character to explore the multiverse with. I don't know if the Spider-Verse is like a thing in the comics. I think it is. But this was just a perfect time for this because we have so many different fucking Spider-Mans out in the world. And also, I thought this was a great time to review this because the new Spider-Man movie in the Marvel Universe is a rumor to include Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, the other two Spider-Man, to include kind of a Spider-Verse Spider-Man movie in the Marvel Universe. That'd be insane. So that's one reason why I'm kind of hyped, and I like this movie a lot. I like this movie a lot. And also the Miles Morales game. Miles Morales is a bit older, obviously in the video game that's coming out. But you see his mom a little bit in the Spider Verse. You see his family a lot of bits of his family, and just his emotions with becoming Spider Man, and how it's kind of like a passing on the mantle to Miles Morales type of thing, and that's how Miles' story is supposed to go. And it's just very heart touching and heartfelt. There's some dad son vibes there. You know, just disconnecting and trying to reconnect there. I think it just hits all the points of like really cool action scenes, uh, very unique art, killer music. You know, it's got shit like Juice World and Post Malone and fucking Ray Shremmerd or Sway Lee or whatever on that. I mean, that song got overplayed a long time when this movie first came out, but we're kind of past that phase. So like right now, I think is a perfect time to also watch this movie. Just in general, if you have not watched it, Miles Morales is hyped as ever before. He's finally his own character, and they also just put the Spider-Verse skin into the Miles Morales game. You should definitely go watch that like 2-minute video. Just type in Spider-Verse PS5, you know, Miles Morales game, and it is like the direct carryover. You could literally carry over this kid into this game and pretend like you're still him. Still, it's just cool. Um, yeah, I don't know. This movie, if you can't tell, is a 10 out of 10. It was actually flawless in my opinion. I don't think it dragged at all. Even my mom was like constantly into it. Like we stayed up till 2 in the morning to finish it. Um, she was just saying how there was never a low point. You're constantly interested in the Spider Verse. You know, the plot is basically you got all these Spider Men that somehow come into the universe, and you need to get them all back to their own universes. And also Miles Morales' origin story and his kind of his connection to Peter Parker, and it's just great. All the different Spider-Men were hilarious, especially Peter Parker. That's my favorite probably. And there was I got teary-eyed once when Miles' father was talking to him through the door. I don't know if I'm just like emotional sometimes, obviously, but it was just a good scene to me. And this was just a great heartfelt movie. And wow, it was really a 10. I know I keep doing these, like the last 2 movies I did Parasite. That was like an easy 10 to give out. This is an easy 10 to give out. Like I just watch really good movies and I enjoy them and I just want to share them with you. Don't hesitate to watch these movies for any reason if you have already, because I did for a long time. This is my first time watching this movie tonight and I really loved it. And I'm excited for more Spider-Man as much as I'll just take Spider-Man forever. It's just he's a great superhero. Probably not my favorite, but great. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment and answer that Miles Morales game question down below from the beginning of the video. Like, comment, subscribe down below, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.